Welcome back, guys. So today we will discuss our next data type, which is set, right? So in last video we have discussed the string, list, tuples, and today we will discuss the set, right? So set is also a kind of mm, like it is also a set of elements, right? Which have the different databases, different data types of elements, right? But only the thing is, it you cannot uh, provide the duplicate value to this, right? It can't support duplicate value. That is the one thing. And the other thing is, it don't have any kind of inherent order, right? Remember, we have for tuple and list, we have that indexing, right? We were doing that indexing and we were getting that value for that. So for this, we don't have any inherent order, so we cannot rely on this, right? Although we can see that, we will see in our uh, demo, once we see that there will be a no order, right? Or maybe it will show you that in the alphabetical order or something, but we cannot rely on that inherent order, right? So let's see in this section. I will create a new notebook. I'll just name it as a set. Okay. Okay, it is taking time. Now it's open. Fine. We have the set. Fine. So I'll just name it set in Python, and I will just place these two stuff. And here we go. So if we want to define this set, right? So how we can define? Let's say my set equal to set equal to this one. So this way you can define. If you want to check the type of this variable, so you can check, right? So it is set. But when you indicate all these value, right, like we will play around all these value, then it will be done by the that curly braces, right? So we will see how we can make it use of, right? Say I will just say set1 equal to, I'll start with the curly braces, right? I'll just name it that Python, and then I will say cloud, then I will say Jenkins, then I will say AWS. Fine, let's start with this only, and that's it. If you call this set1, so you will have this value, right? Again, if you want to check the type of set1, so you will see that it is set only, right? So that's how that we can define the set, right? And it can have that different data type as well, right? Say if I'll take set2 equal to path for cloud. Okay, this is a string we have taken, and let's say we have 10, and let's say we have 10.4. This is the float value also we have taken, right? And if you see, so it has accepted that value. That defines that we can have this, right? And what else we can have is, we can have that tuples as well inside the set. Let's see, if we have set3, right? I will define as, let's say, path for cloud. Okay, I'll just give one integer value, I'll just give one boolean value, and then probably I'll just give one small tuple inside that, right? And if you see, so it has accepted that value, right? Let's see if it accept the list as well, right? So I will quickly go, and I will just say checking list, and I will just say one number, and what I will do is, I will just place one list of number. Okay, so what do you think? It will accept or not? Let's try. And it is giving error. Any idea? See, it is a immutable. Okay, maybe I forgot that mentioned that point. It's an immutable. Okay, and due to that, if you remember that tuples are also immutable, right? So tuples are also immutable. So you cannot change this, right? So obviously it will accept your tuples, but lists are mutable. You can change the list, right? So lists are mutable, and what we can do is, that is why that it is giving the error that you cannot accept the, or you cannot pass the list inside this, right? So that is how that you can see it is giving you a error, right? Let's say that inherent we have discussed, right? What I will do is I will just place some random movie name or maybe random fruit name. Okay, let's say I will just place berry, then I will place guava, then I will place lychee, then I will place chiku, and then I will place apple. Okay, and here you go. And if I'll call set 5, so here you can see that by default it has sorted my all elements in a alphabetical order: apple, berry, chiku, guava, lychee, right? But this is something that we cannot rely, right? Probably if we have like this, right? Let's say 34 and maybe true, and if I'll call set 5, so here also like it is doing the same thing. First it is putting the number, then it is putting all the strings, and then it is putting the true according to that alphabetically, right? But still I will not feel confident with that inherent order for this set, right? So I don't trust on this, although it is giving. That's what I already mentioned, but maybe we cannot add or we cannot trust on this, right? Let's say if we want to add what we have this set 1, right? So if we want to add something onto this, right? So simply you can use the add function and you can pass the different object. Okay, and you can call the set1. So here you can see we have the GCP added, right? Again you can see that it is also printing in that alphabetical order only: AWS, Cloud, GCP, Jenkins, Pythons, like that only, right? And if you want to remove it, right? So there is a call discard. Let's say I would say discard GCP again, and I will set it 1. Okay, there was a parenthesis error, so you can see GCP has been discarded, right? But discarded basically is to remove the element from the list, right? It's not if it is available, and if it's not, then it will do nothing, right? Let's say I'll do this one, right? So you can see that it is not giving me any of the error. And if you want to make sure, right, like it will work, what you can do, you can use remove, right? Let's say if I'll say GCP1 now, so it is giving error, right? Because it is saying that there is no key available for this, right? And if you want to see how remove works, you can see cloud. And now if you print set1, so we don't have cloud, right? So that is the difference between discard and remove. Discard is something, if it is available it will gonna remove, if it's not then it will not say anything, right? It will just ran that stuff. But remove will check whether that key is available or not. If it is not available, it will give you an error, and if it is there, it will gonna remove that particular key, right? So that's how that this discard and remove works, right? I think there is one more. Let me see. Set 1 and set 2. Okay, we have two, right? There is a function called union, right, which will just club two functions, right? Let's say union dot No, I think this way we can define set 1 and union and set 2, and if I print, so you can see that it has, what it has done is it has printed the set 1, which is this one, right? AWS Jenkins path for cloud and Python and everything, right? And then the set 2. So what it has clubbed everything and sorted according to this order, right? Alphabetical order. Like first it has put the number, then the string in this alphabetical order. So this is that union how it works, right? And there is let's say set 7 equal to, I will define one more set, 23, 24, 25, 26. Fine. Let me quickly define one more. Set 8 equal to let's say 26, 27, 28 and 29. Fine. Now we have two set defined with numbers, right? So there is a function called intersection, which will just show you the common, which is the common in two sets, right? Let's see. Set 7 dot intersection set 8. Okay, intersection is having a typo error. So here you can see that 26 is the common, right? Because you can see 23, 23, 25, right? And 26, 27, 28. And one more thing, if you print 20 set 7, right? You will have only 123. You can see that because it doesn't accept the what? Default value, duplicate value, right? So now you have the 24 and 26 was the common one, right? And if you want to see the difference, right, like what is the difference, then what it will do is it will remove the common one and only unique value from the set 1 will be displayed, right? Let's say, or maybe set 7 in this case, set 7 dot difference set 8. Here you can see what it has done is set 7 we have 23, 24, 25, 26, right? And set 8 we have 26, 27, 28. Intersection will print the common value, but difference will do a just remove that first whatever the common one and just print the first set, right? Let's say if you do the same thing for, first I will place 8 and then I will place 7. Let's see what it will say. It will just printing the 27, 28 and 29, right? So difference will only print the first set, whatever you are defining first. So make sure that you will uh, uh, keep in mind while you are using this, right? There is one more called is disjoint, right? What it will do is if there is no duplicate value in between two sets, right? So it will say true. If it is there, it will say false, right? Let's say set 7 and set 8 we have one uh, there is no duplicate value, right? Or maybe there is no common value, but we have the 26, right? So for me it should print false. And how we gonna use, we have something called is disjoint set 8, and if we print, so it is saying false. Why? Because we have the 26 is the common one, right? Let's say if I'll print 21 now, and if I print this, then it will say true because now we don't have any value, right? That's how it is work. And there is a subset, right? Let's say if I put it again 26 and I will say set 7 dot, there is something called is subset, right? What it will check that first subset of another subset. Let me print, then maybe I will explain it. Is subset set 8 false, because there is nothing, right? It is nothing is coming in this between, right? For this example, let's do one thing. Let's take one example, 10.20, okay, and set 10 equal to 10, 20, and 30. Fine. Now what I will do is set 9 dot is subset of set 10. So it is saying false. It should say true. It is saying 10, 20, 30, right? No, that's not true. It should say false, but let me oh, 8 we are doing, right? That is why, obviously. Yeah, now you can see it's set 9, right? Why? Because this is a subset of this, right? You can see that 10 and 20 is already there, so that is why it is saying is subset, yes. And if we want to check that in reverse, right? Like whether set 10 is a subset of set 10, either you can place set 10 dot is subset of set 9, or there is a one more thing is set 9 dot is superset, right? Superset of set 10. It will say false because that is not is superset of set 10, right? So this is how that it is the working. This is all about set. I will see if there is anything I will include in the next video, but these are some basic operations we can perform with the set. Alright, so I will meet you in next video. I'll take a pause here and hope you are liking my content. So please subscribe my channel and support me with all this, and I will meet you next. Thank you. Bye bye.